All right, let's look at P2, which is similarity statements. I'm actually going to break this video into two parts too because it does switch kind of in the middle of the IXL. Okay, so the first thing it starts with is it tells you that two polygons are similar and to complete the similarity statement, right? So remember, when two polygons are similar, their angles are the same and their side lengths ratios are equal. Right, so this one mark and this one mark, let me see, I think there's like a highlighter tool or something. Here. So like this one mark is equal to this one mark, this 2 to this 2, this 2 to this 2, this 1 to this one, okay? So we know when we write our statement, we are going to want to match up, and there's more than one way to do this. So Q could go with C or Q could go with F. We just then want to make sure we go in the same order. Okay, so let me go back to my normal. I don't know what my normal is. There we go. So here's the statement as it is on the thing, and just looking at this, I would see this like one mark right here could go with this one mark, right? So Q could go with C. So let's say I put C here, right? Then the next thing after Q is R. So R is the next one mark. So remember, I'm going in the same order here. So if I'm going to the next one mark, it would be this one. So that would be F. And as I'm traveling along, the next one I see is S. S is 2 marks. So I've got to, if I'm traveling in this order, I continue traveling in this order. And I would say, okay, my next one is E, leaving me with my last one to be D, C, F, E, D. And I could check this pretty easily by checking a ratio. So for example, I could check QR over CF. That's a G. I don't know what happened there. And make sure that's equal to, let's say, ST and ED. And I want to make sure these are equal fractions. So QR is 6 and CF is 30. And I want to make sure that's equal to ST over ED. So ST is the top, which is 2, over ED, which is the top, which is 10. So I can cross multiply or I can check my fractions. I'm just going to do cross products here. So 60 is equal to 60, and so it does check. And so I could put into my answer CFED, CFED, and hit submit. Yeah? So all these are pretty similar to that, making sure that you are keeping your ratios up. So you can see this is the same thing, and then it jumps a level. And now we've got a little bit of a change here because when I'm looking at this particular one, and I'm going to see if I can do it on the screen, they're telling me 60 and 60 are my base angles, 120 and 120 are those angles, and it wants to know what is RSTU, a similarity statement of, and then it also wants me to give the ratio. And I might not be able to finish that in this video, but I will finish in the next if I don't. So just grabbing a color here, I want to know what does R go with, right? So R is a 1 mark angle, right, which has to match this 60 right here, this base angle, or that other 60, okay? And then my next one that I'm looking at is S. So going in this order, okay, R to S, I'm looking at my next 1 mark angle. So that would be this angle right here. All right, so I would say K to H. So this would be KH, and then going in the same order. I'm about to run out of time on this video because I only have 5 minutes, but going in this order, I would have a 120 next. So I would be sure to go in this order. Y'all see my husband in the back there. I would just keep on in the same order. So it would be KH, IJ, like that, okay? And then I would want to do my similarity ratio like I did in one of the previous videos.